the record of this House has it that this bill is actually intended to rectify, to remedy the existing defects in the law. The last time this Parliament handled this bill was in 2005, and the Uganda People's Defense Forces Act 2005 was enacted in 2005 to provide for the regulation of the Uganda People's Defense Forces in accordance with Article 2010 to 210 of the Constitution. It's a repeal.
Honorable, I meant honorable, the hair is not proposed. The hair is not proposed. And I want to know that.
It is a bill that reflects the armed forces. The Armed Forces Pensions Act, Cap 295, and the Uganda People's Defense Forces Act, Cap 307. Since 2005, the defense sector has undergone significant transformations arising from both emerging threats and opportunities. Several of them were armed forces and not adequately addressed by the Uganda People's Defense Forces Act, Cap 330. The Act, for instance, did not provide for the provision of health care for the officers and management of militants. It did not also provide for the management of military veterans, management of pensions and conferring of service medals by the defense forces. It is important, right honorable Speaker and colleagues, to note that since 2005, the administrative structure of the Uganda People's Defense Forces has evolved. This in turn has led to the Special Forces Command and the Reserve Forces being elevated from divisions at the land forces to independent services. The amendment before you today has taken this into account. Additionally, following the judgment of the Supreme Court in Constitutional Appeal number 2 of 2021, Attorney General Basson's Honorable Michael Kabazi Ruka there is need to align the provision of the Act with the Supreme Court decision. This bill, according to Ageesigika, to the orders and recommendations of the Supreme Court. And right honorable Speaker and colleagues, I believe that the legislation embedded in the remedies proposed in the bill, one of them is to align the Act with the new government policies and the command, control, and the other administrative structures of the defense forces. Another one is to improve the welfare of the officers and militants of the defense forces, to address the glaring gaps in health care by providing for health care for officers and militants. 3, to harmonize the management of military veterans. 4, to provide for the decentralization of pension authority from the needs of public service to the needs of defense and personal affairs. 5, to enhance disability compensation to enable fair payment of compensation to officers and militants of the defense forces for injuries sustained while on duty and address the resulting challenges faced by officers and militants dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder. 6, to restructure and re-establish the courts martial in defense forces in accordance with Article 129(1)(d) of the Constitution and prescribe their jurisdiction to provide for the membership and qualification of presiding officers of the courts-martial and for the independence of the courts-martial. 7, to provide for appeals from the courts-martial. 8, to prescribe exceptional circumstances under which civilians may be tried by the courts-martial. Next is to establish a military courts department which shall be responsible for the administration of justice within the defense forces and provide for its membership. Again, to establish a disciplinary unit within the defense forces which shall be responsible for the discipline of the members of the military courts department. And finally, on that is to prescribe the arms and ammunition which are the monopoly of the defense forces and classified stores of the defense forces. Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, this law is not about civilians being before courts-martial. This law is about civilians who voluntarily acquire arms, equipments of violence. This law is also about the civilians who voluntarily masquerade as militants. This law is about those who would commit offense with the military or with the help of any military officer to be tried as proposed. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to dispel the fear that this law is targeting 45 million Ugandans. This law is targeting those people who have pure passion in their minds to commit offense against Ugandans. This law is to protect Ugandans, the vulnerable Ugandans, against violent people who have firearms or who behave like military personnel. I beg to submit.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I now invite